What's up, guys? Nate from Famous Racing Customs here, doing finally the last update on the Monaco. So this has been like a super long time trying to make, and I'm actually very happy with the way it came out. So this is first, like, I guess if you want to call it a kit bashing. It's like my first hardcore kit bashing. So it uses little pieces of all kinds of things, but the main piece, which is the body here, is the Monaco, which I sourced pictures of it. It's around a 78, 79 Monaco. And then it's got the 67 Chevelle chassis, the Pro Street chassis. Modified the Pro Street engine to look a little bit more like a Dodge engine. I wired it. I did move the distributor to the back because it wasn't fitting with the blower belt up front. Let's see, the blower came off of, I believe, the Willis pickup. I made the pulleys, and it's got a medical tape belt. Other than that, it's pretty much just a box stock engine. But I got the radiator in. I had to move it back. I built this little piece, which I'll have to paint later. It's way down there. Let me find... So if you see this white piece right here, I had to build that so I could move the radiator back enough, because it was touching this pulley right here, and I wasn't able to get the radiator hose to it. The radiator hose is a bent, my smallest piece of aluminum that I have yet, just bent it. I know it doesn't have a bottom one, but there's some issue there, so I may or may not get a bottom radiator hose in there. I'm not quite sure yet. Inside the sorry, I polished it one more time, just to get some of the super glue residue like off the windows. So as for the interior, it's a mix of things also. It's the stock Monaco interior. It does have the Chevelle roll cage, the Chevelle seats. It's got the Camaro shifter, and then the box stock dashboard, and then the 67 Camaro door panel, or 67 Chevelle Pro Street door panels, which I had to cut and make fit, and it was not fun, but it was well worth it. This is the worst side, but I did make seat belts, harnesses out of tape. That's just, to me, a masking tape, really. The other side looks a lot cleaner, a lot better. As you can see, it's real tight in there. Still not the best, but I mean, I wish I could have got some photo etch seat belts and done them up properly, but you know. The wheels are actually, let's start with the front ones. They're just the 69 Dart 2-in-1, the special edition. The stock Krager wheels This actually came off an existing model because I swapped them out with a different one. I didn't like the way they were looking, so but I painted the spokes gold just to give it a little bit. I did that with the original car, so but I just left them that way. Now the rear is the same rim, except for I cut the face off of the 67 Pro Street rim and glued the outer ring just straight to the rim itself. So it gives it that nice deep dish look. It just looks awesome. The paint is actually it's nail polish. I forget what color it is. I think it's like eggplant or something like that. It's from the Wet n Wild brand. So, and then it's got, good lord, I don't know how many coats of clear on it. But it looks super, super awesome. It changes a little bit of color. Not bad, but I mean, it looks really nice on this car. I decided not to do any decals on it. I wanted this to be like a street machine, you know, just drive it down the road type deal. The hood, because I screwed it up, I decided to leave it like this. I was messing around with my weathering kit, which it's actually, the car is sitting on it. It's just the Tamiya Weathering Master. I was messing around with it, and I kind of liked the way that it looked. And you know, for right now it works. I may or may not get back into and redoing, trying to match the paint, but you know, it just looks like somebody you know, did the paint job, and then, you know, they didn't get the hood because they were waiting for something to be done, and you know, so it's gotten scratched up and all rustified. I don't know how much I like it. I mean, it looks kind of cool right now, but it may get to me. I may end up just painting it again. So let's have a look underneath. Maybe. So there's that piece I was talking about to extend my radiator. I'm sure you guys have seen all this before, but you know, go through it all over again. I did my usual detail painting, which is I usually use a red sway bar, you know, lots of black and silver. Something new I did, which was the bare metal foil in the wheel wells. I added a brake caliper, just because that was something that was done like in the 90s. They would put brake, it's a differential brake, so on top of that, it does have 4 wheel discs, even though it's kind of hard to see. My 4-link, which the links are painted red, and then my exhaust system, which is you know, just a modified 67 GTO with aluminum tips that I made. So yeah, that's it for this one. Doesn't have a name, it's just, you know, the Monaco. My original plan was, but the front and rear end, well, it's the wrong year. I had a 1970 Monaco that I wanted to make a replica of, but this, I think, came out a little bit better. You know, it's probably about, I don't know, four months at least, you know, so At the very least, I don't really know for sure, but you know what? It's done. I can start working on something else. I love it, and it's there for you guys to share. If you want to see the photos of it, I'm going to end up putting them up on to Google Plus under probably the Nathan Isle name. So you guys can check it out there if you like. But you know, as usual, comment, rate, subscribe, and this is Nathan Famous Racing Customs, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.